Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place. I tell you all the grace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio or WMVA 88.9 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and you can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host, the co-host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Dan Peace, 1400 AM and 88.9 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go to YouTube at Crystal Records 1 and click like and subscribe to our channel.
You know, Miss Hinton, I forgot one thing.
Yes.
In the whole wide world.
Yeah, He was missing a whole lot of cues.
Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Miss E's a little warm in here, honey. You know, I'm going to do a Mitch McConnell on it, McConnell. But nevertheless, good morning, Addie Miles. It's so good to see you up here. We missed you. And all you all that are on, bless you. Thank you for coming with us and supporting us. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. Mr. E, how was yours?
I had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. I didn't do too much, but relax.
Oh, that's marvelous.
And chill.
Marvelous. Mine was great. Had your grandson over, did some work, had some relaxation, got in the pool, you name it. It was just lovely, absolutely lovely.
I want to say good morning to my cousin, Mr. Philip Brown. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the world.
And Miss Roberta Carter, good morning, young lady. Good to see you up here. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out, we promise, later on in the show.
Yeah.
Mr. E, this is our Monday Sports Talk. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
a lot going on, but we have a very special guest. We have Mr. Brian Fuller.
Yeah.
He's a San Francisco 49ers fan. Fiend. I mean, which one? A fiend. Should I say fiend?
You
We're
call
gonna
him
find
a
out.
fiend.
But
Call
he's
him a
a
fiend.
fiend.
Yeah.
Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. Yolanda, Lady Hinton, and me. How are
I'm
Wonderful.
doing good. Brian is already calling you the 49ers fiend.
you? Yeah, I'm the red one of the top fans. Yes, I am.
All right. Well, Brian, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you hail from.
Can you all hear me?
We
Yeah.
had some wind, though, a lot of wind, but we can hear you as
Yes,
well.
see, this is well, I was doing it outside. I'm in the state of Oklahoma where it is winter, it's kind of like a while ago, but it's very, very windy and it's humid. but I represent the 49ers.
If you get in a corner and stay, that not allow the wind to blow, because we having some real bad noise.
That
So
sounds
what
good.
do I know?
Right there, that's good.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Tell us about
But
yourself.
yeah, it's still a wonderful day because from what I saw, the 49ers will be okay.
Ooh, I don't know if we should talk about the 49ers yet. I'm scared, honey. This weekend with the games, man, should I start? First of all, okay, so Brian is from, let's say, Oklahoma. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Down the street from the Cowboys.
And he loves the 49ers. That's correct.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, that is absolutely marvelous. Before we go into the 49ers and the Cowboys and all that, let's just talk just a minute about welcoming back Buffalo Bill player Damar Hamlin.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what do you think about it, Brian?
Kudos to that young man who we all seen, very drastic event that happened to him. He's a walking miracle. God is real.
Yes.
And I know we should give all honor and praise to the man above for, giving him the strength that if he wants to get back on the field, I commemorate.
Yes, I tell you what, he was a happy young man. His mom was absolutely happy. And we just thank God that he survived something like that. A lot of things like that are happening on the field and things, Mr. E. And
That's right. That's right.
These teams and players play. It's just amazing. Thank God that some of them are definitely able to recover. But let's talk about the NFL. How excited are you, Brian, about this NFL season being back?
Ms. Hinton, I am very excited. I am an avid sports fan. I do watch track and field and all of it.
Yes.
And baseball is okay, especially when the World Series comes. But for football, I mean, for college and pro, I am ready, man, and I'm excited, especially for what is becoming to me as a new era in the quarterback. The African American quarterback seeming to be more prevalent, and as far as when I was coming up watching.
See, that's right.
Of course.
That's right. We got about
Brandon Cunningham brothers like that. But now, Lamar got paid.
Yeah.
Hurts got paid. They're factors.
That's right.
Prescott is a professional quarterback.
Okay.
I look at Deshaun Watson. He went through a storm, but yet still they can't take away his talent. You got a young guy, Justin Fields. You got all these guys who just got drafted in the Houston Texans with C.J. Stroud. The Carolina Panthers have Bryce Young. And Richardson is the coach. I can continue to go on and on.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see one of these guys. Patrick Mahomes, of course, the reigning Super Bowl champion.
You named a whole lot of great quarterbacks, but one.
Who was that?
Give the man his props and go ahead and say it.
Mr. E.
You
didn't say not one word. You didn't even make a mention of his name.
Prescott is a great professional quarterback.
That's all I want to hear out your mouth.
Hey, I can't knock the man. He is a professional.
Thank you so much.
I'm ready.
You ready for some
A lot
football?
of things have gotten better, at least on paper.
Woo-hoo, shade. But look, Brian, it's NFL preseason football. You were watching it this weekend. You and Mr. E, go ahead and just jaw jack right now because y'all got a lot to say. They had a lot to say. Let me tell my audience right there. They had a lot to say before the show began. Woo, talking about shade. So, Mr. E, Brian, go ahead and tell us who played, who won, who lost.
Sometimes I don't even want to talk to Brian sometimes
because y'all got something in common today.
He's a Sanford. Yeah, we do have something in common. Both teams lost.
Same page, finally.
You know, Miss Cynthia, you throwing shade, right?
Yeah, see, I'm real on right now. But yeah, go ahead. I need to say true.
You know,
The fun is up.
It's hot.
Miss Cynthia, when we look at the league, we looked around the city and we found out there were several teams that was playing this weekend,
Yeah.
Friday on down. We found that the Seattle Seahawks, they beat the Minnesota Vikings
Oh my.
24-13. And 13, and that boy Drew Lock threw 2 touchdowns. What you think, Brian?
Drew Lock, he's a great backup. Gino, another brother, African American. Actually, I am worried about the Seattle Seahawks. They're in the same division as the 49ers, and I can see them splitting the game
Wow.
this season. Because Pete Carroll has a good defense, and I think Gino can. So,
Well,
I'll be worried about Seattle.
Green Bay lost a great quarterback. He went to the New York Jets. And so, but they still won yesterday, 36-19 at the preseason. Then we go down a little further to the Detroit Lions beat the New York Giants on yesterday. They're in my division, and because they're in my division, especially the Giants, I want to see them all go down, so nobody in my division, I don't think, won not one game on yesterday.
My.
But the Commanders, I take that back.
Okay,
The Commanders won one game. Look, the Giants beat the Falcons, beat the Dolphins, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dr. Rooks, I know you're listening. I know you can wear your hat proudly because the Steelers beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21-17.
I want to ask Brian about the Commanders because they are new with a new name and new owners. What do you think is going to happen to them in this season? Are they giving you an indication that things are going to be a little bit different? Some people have high hopes for the former Redskins.
I'm just laughing.
Some of them do. I mean, some of our viewers and listeners.
I'm not going to question. I do respect Rivera, Eric Bieniemy, new owners that could go in a new direction. And this year it's gonna be a testing year. I just can't see them doing anything, but they should be very hopeful for a future, a great future, especially with Eric Bieniemy and the defense.
And you think that Watson gonna start for them this year, or do you think Thompson gonna get the job?
Who's the first two teams?
That's a Commander, Watson or either Thompson.
Watson.
Oh, Thompson.
Thompson got the job because yesterday he threw for 102 yards yesterday and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, but we know this is like scrimmage.
I know that's right. This is scrimmage.
Once the season comes, they're in a very tough division. I mean, they're gonna have to battle with Philly, Dallas, and the Giants half of the season. So
I am so glad you indicate that Cowboys. I'm glad to hear that come out your mouth. But here's another.
About the third or fourth best team in the NFC.
I like that. I like that. Listen, let's drop down to one of the highlight teams yesterday, Miss Hinton, and that was the Los Angeles Raiders.
Oh, yes.
And the San Francisco, Las Vegas Raiders, and the San Francisco
49.
37-47. I couldn't wait to get that out of my mouth. I mean, come on, Brian.
What happened,
You
Brian?
gotta let me know.
What happened is Trey Lance was rustier than a nail. And he was sitting up there getting sacked. He looked like he was lost. Yeah, I don't foresee him being a 49er too long.
Ooh.
But he can't get off the plane.
That's right.
They look terrible.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
better get it together. And I wouldn't put too much stock into the Las Vegas Raiders because they still got to go through Arrowhead in that conference. So
Yeah. Well,
But
Brian.
in the battle of the Bay,
Yeah.
that's Northern County, there, Las Vegas looked like a team that can play in the Super Bowl yesterday.
That's right.
Well,
That's
I tell
right.
you what happens in between? Okay, they end the season. What's going on in between that they can come back rusty?
Oh, well,
Aren't they training and still doing stuff and working out, or what are they
yeah,
doing?
this is the season that Trey Lance has to show that he's not rolled up hype. You know, the 49ers drafted him very high. They also uh, guys like Justin Fields. You know, so if he doesn't produce and allow Brock Purdy or Sam Darnold to outperform him, we're gonna tell him bye bye.
See, there's some other teams. There's some other players on the sideline that's dying to get in there. I don't even think none of your running backs showed up yesterday.
No, you're not. But like I said, this is just scrimmage. You'll look it up next in the next coming week. The 49ers will be coming together, and you'll see. You'll just see.
Well, I want to know if this is, coming out the gate preseason. Is this an indication of what's going to actually, what the season is going to be like? Remember Philadelphia when they came out swinging during this time last year?
That's right.
Woo! Did they go? I mean, they went very far. But I'm just saying, do you think, in your mind, that any of this is an indication of how the teams are going to play?
Oh no, not at all. Because Miss E knows, the Dallas Cowboys got thumped in their home stadium as well by the young Jacksonville team.
Well,
I don't see it as how the season goes. You have some starters in there playing.
Well, you
these are guys trying to make the team. Some of them won't be there next week. So yeah, as we get down to the nitty gritty, then we'll see.
Well, the Cowboys played a rookie quarterback out there, which was Gear. We played him yesterday, which he had 199 yards and one interception, but 2 touchdowns.
Well, what did the Cowboys do?
The Cowboys did wonderful yesterday. 28 to 23. 28 to 23.
Wait a minute.
They did wonderful.
Brian, what did Mr. E say? What? Can you clear it up for us? Clear. What happened?
What happened was Jacksonville went down there at a much younger team. I will give Dallas,
Now wait a minute. All I want you to do, you doing some good talking now, and you studying, you went back and you looked it over and you come back with some good props. Go ahead in your bag of tricks and pull out some pluses and some positives, some negative and some positive about that team called the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, before you do that, who won? Who lost? Brian.
The negatives and positives, yes, we did.
They lost? Who lost?
The Dallas Cowboys did lose.
What?
Yep.
According to Mr. E, they did just fine.
We did just fine because it was a new day. And just like Mr. Bryan said, I'm putting a handle on his name. Just like Mr. Bryan said, it's scrimmage. It's preseason.
Oh, Lord, give us scrimmage. Brian, can you please, Brian, help us.
Well, it is. I'm not going to beat them down just yet.
I told you all were on the same page.
Well, you got to remember. That's right. Dak didn't play.
Yeah, what happened to Steve?
He didn't play. So we had a young quarterback come in, a second string that will take over. We want to take over if Dak get hurt. But you got to remember, Miss Hinton, the defense was off the chain, and you're going to see the Dallas Cowboys on paper got one of the number one defense that you got to look out for this year. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. They have a defense people should be afraid of.
All Dak has.
They can hit you hard. They can intercept. So I'll give you that.
See, all Dak got to do is run touchdown, but the defense gonna do the stopping.
Run touchdown.
Run.
Dak can't run a touchdown.
I mean, just Dak can run a touchdown. Well, he's gonna have the feet because he's got a good offensive line.
That man runs like he's clumsy. he almost you seen Dak run.
Yeah, I seen Dak run.
What about
He's not running like Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, Lamar. You know, the time. Them guys there, they can get you some touchdowns. Even Josh Allen.
what?
That might knock it out from Kirk Cousins.
You ought to stop Kirk Cousins. Can he run a lick?
What about Pollard?
Oh, Pollard is he's right behind McCaffrey. I think.
That's
the top 5 running back.
That's the beast that you got to look out for because, and you know, Dallas Cowboys picked up another cat while we're talking about the Cowboys. He's 5'5". Did you hear about that boy? How good he can run?
I witnessed him. He came from the Big 12.
That's right.
From the place, Oklahoma.
That's right.
And he ran. I mean, when I say he ran all over them,
Wow.
I'm talking about it. You would think he's 5'5". You thought he was 6'5", 210.
That's right. But he's only 5'5",
yeah.
and you know who he reminded me of? Mercury Morris and them little boys that used to play with the Buffalo Bills or with the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, no. Don't put him up there with them now.
He ain't not there yet.
You wait till he play against the 49ers. They put that little guy down there. And y'all see, y'all used to.
They gonna hurt that baby.
Y'all used to.
Gonna be bad. The big Pro Buffalo from 49ers. Don't do him like that. He just need to come in every now and then.
You know, your boys won yesterday. OBJ and Baltimore Ravens, they won yesterday. 20-19. They beat the Eagles. They beat Jalen Hurts and all them boys who you've been running your mouth about, that you've been bragging on.
Oh,
you know, you get to the point where I think something is wrong with you every now and then because you giving the wrong team. I know you don't want to give the Cowboys no prop, but you give Philadelphia Eagles prop, Jalen Rose, you giving Baltimore Ravens. All of them come from a great showing of the Dallas Cowboys. Every team in the NFL, including the 49ers and the AFL, they really have mocked the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the American team.
It's just the proof has been in the pudding. I mean, those quarterbacks are going. Jalen Hurts, he made it all the way to NFC Championship.
I'm proud of him.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's a younger guy. See, Dak is really getting older now. Dak is almost like a senior citizen.
Oh yeah, okay. He's gonna show you what a senior citizen is about. Yeah.
So
these guys are young.
So
and they're palm.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Brian, who else is in your division? What other teams?
The Seattle Seahawks, very tough team to watch out for. The Los Angeles Rams, who have they got the quarterback from Georgia. I think they won this weekend. He's already 30 years old. And Arizona Cardinals, I just have to shake my head because Kyler Murray is doing some embarrassing stuff out there.
Now let's look at your quarterback. Let's look at your quarterback. What is he doing out there?
Who is the quarterback?
Let's look at your folk. Look at your people. Your people ain't doing nothing out there. The quarterback, that boy from Las Vegas Raiders stomped y'all real good yesterday, and your quarterback didn't even show up.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Hello, cricket. I hear crickets. You ain't said another word, Mr. Fuller. Hello, are you still there?
About who?
About your quarterback.
Who was that? You talking last semester about?
Your quarterback. Where's your boy? Did he show up yesterday?
No, he did not.
34-7. I wouldn't say nothing else in preseason about another team if I was you. I'd keep my little mouth closed and run under the umbrella and be quiet.
They have to show resilience. So they have to take that to the chin, let them win, and come back and be ready to win this next round.
And you know, a fellow friend of mine by the name of Cedric Baylor will be happy to talk to you today.
Well, I tell you.
He's already called me.
Oh my God.
He called me yesterday. But you know what? They got damn serious with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
It's a long season.
Ooh, I tell you what.
He has to be good.
Well, look, let's talk about the season, the schedule, and who to watch out, what player, what team, what's going to happen, and what's going to happen. Mr. E, you got the schedule?
Listen, his team quarterback got sacked 4 times yesterday.
Oh, we still talking about the 49ers. Let's get on with the season.
Well, the season is right around the corner. 4 times yesterday.
3 times.
4 times. They
Yeah,
got sacked 4 times yesterday.
He got sacked 3 times.
4 times.
I thought they were on the same page. They're not on the same page.
Offensive line fall too.
You know?
You have to put blame on them as well.
Okay. But you ready for the season? You ready for the games?
Yeah, what can we expect coming in September? Teams are going to start playing.
We can expect a great season. I mean, it's all around. We know the AFC, NFC, those guys are going to be doing a great job. And I'm excited for it, man.
I'm glad football is back into play. You know, when the preseason stops, we're going to start with the games pretty soon in September.
Yes.
Are you ready for it?
September what? 7th?
7th.
All right, September 7th.
You know, are you ready for it?
Cowboys and Giants will be playing that weekend.
Who is the 49ers going to play this week?
Starting September the 17th, the Green Bay Packers will be playing Atlanta. The Raiders will be playing Buffalo. Baltimore will be playing Cincinnati. Seattle will be playing Detroit. The Los Angeles Rams will be playing Tennessee Titans. Chicago will be playing Tampa Bay.
What about
Kansas City will be playing San Francisco will be playing Los Angeles Raiders.
Oh my, okay.
And
and the Cowboys will be playing.
Yeah, who are the Cowboys playing?
The Cowboys will be playing the New York Jets. Look out. Cheesehead Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Oh, you're not ready for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we are ready for Aaron Rodgers.
And 2 boys going in the Jets defense. That's another thing that they need to look out for.
Oh, the Jets.
And the Commanders will be
most dominant right now.
And the Commanders will be running up against them Denver Broncos.
Oh my. Okay.
They might steal that game.
See, and what y'all gonna do against LA?
1-0. It's gonna be totally different.
They gonna have 1 and y'all gonna have 0-1.
No, 49ers got that. Kyle Shanahan he's gonna fix all the leaks.
Yeah.
From the premise.
Yeah.
We're gonna fix the leaks.
Wow. Well, Brian, what else is going on? We got about 2 minutes. Tell us anything else going on in your part of the city, any programs, anything coming up.
Yeah, high school football is gonna be very big. We got back to school fashion that we're doing out for the kids, encouraging them to read. I'm involved with the African American Culture Club. To stay here, Republic, just the same almost as Florida. They don't want a lot of the children to know about the great contributions that African Americans have made to the country.
Well,
on the world. I'm excited about that. That book, movie, hey, they have to learn.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Brian Fuller, thank you so much for being on. We look forward to you being on again. You and Miss Lee going toe to toe about the NFL season. So look, be blessed. We'll talk with you real soon.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to speak with you guys. Great people. Wonderful day.
Thank you.
Go Cowboys.
Oh, no.
They feel loud right.
Come on over here for a minute. Join us, please. And we'll give you some upcoming shows. God bless you.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. It's been Sports Talk with our good friend, Mr. Brian Fuller, who's a San Francisco 49er fan out of OKC, Oklahoma. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10, right here on WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9, WPCE 1400, and Peace 95.3, and on the World Wide Web. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thank you all so much for joining us. Laverne Avance, Sheila Robbins, Phil Brown, Annie, Annie Powell. What do you say? Don't forget Grand Doggy. Grand Doggy. Roberta Carter. Thank you so much, Crystal Hinton, naturally Chrissy Marie. Thank you all for your support. We got tonight our After Dark. Come on and join us. We had to reschedule our guest, Mr. Johnny Walton, former Green Bay, not Green Bay, Lord, get this straight. Mr. E, Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. E is playing with buttons. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Johnny Walton, Philadelphia Eagles. He was quarterback, one of the first quarterbacks, African American, for the Eagles. He is not going to be with us on this evening, but we have some things we want to share with you all. We have our Young Women Achieving Success program that we want to highlight and recruit. We're also going to talk about Bullwick, and we're going to talk about our anti-bullying rally that's coming up real soon, and our anti-bullying month in October. So please join us at 6 p.m. and we will reschedule Mr. Johnny Walton.
That's right.
We promise. He'll be bringing on another friend.
That's right.
Redskin. He was a Redskin at the time. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know they're Commanders now, Washington Commanders, but then they were Washington Redskins. And so we have, great guests coming on our upcoming shows. Continue to watch and listen for our What's Under the Hat, and also our What's in Your Closet.
What's in your closet?
We just had this Bonnie Ellis, Mr. E, Full Fit, physical fitness training, talking about health and wellness. She's a personal trainer. You all can check her out. But I wanted to mention that the challenge, that we had earlier this year, and I hope you all are definitely keeping up with what's going on with your health. Make sure you are, going to the doctors. Make sure you are working out as much as you can. Everybody can't really work out hard like that, Steve, but challenge yourself to do something different. Take something out of your diet if you know it's wrong. You've been consuming too much salt or sugar, or anything that will help your health to go down. Let's start picking ourselves up, our health up, and doing better with our bodies. Take a good old walk. I know it's hot. Go to the gym. They got gym where you can get a membership. At some of the gyms, little or nothing.
That's right, little or nothing. Go to Planet Fitness and things that and get you a membership and work it out. Yes. Also, like this morning, I got up early this morning and I went to ride my bicycle this morning.
Very good.
It was nice outside, so I got up this morning. I said I'm gonna ride.
Yeah, I am excited. I stepped up and I love to walk outside, but since it was kind of hot, I stopped that at a certain time to go into the gym and do a little walking, a little weight lift, riding a bicycle, change my eating habits slightly, because it wasn't bad, but it was a few things that I could tune out actually. And so, just making sure that I'm keeping up with my health and taking care of myself. That was my challenge. Mr. E's, he's working out.
That's right.
Things, and we want to challenge you all for the rest of the summer to get it going. Because look, when we get into the fall and winter, honey, some people want to just kiss it. They just want to stay put. They don't want to go out. They go to work, come back. And sometimes at work you dip in on snacking and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes you may not even cook when you get home. So, kind of like look at what you're doing and see if you can just alter a few things.
Miss Hinton, I said to myself early part of the year that I had to get rid of my Dunlap. That was Dunlap over. My belt was telling me, thank you. Your Dunlap is when your waist has flipped over, you done lapped over your belt and also over top and made your belt bend, your underclothes all bend up, turned up under there, rolled up underneath your stomach. That's what that Dunlap is. That means you got a flat tie. And so what I had to do, Miss Hinton, I had to get rid of that Dunlap. You got a flat tie. When you got a flat tie, and then they call you BMW and say you got a body made wrong. Yeah.
You figure what?
Your figure eight then turn to a figure O. Your figure eight then turn to a figure O. That means you got to do something about it, And when you walk around and they call you BMW, they said, oh, there go a BMW, body made wrong. Yeah.
Oh, Lord knows. I tell you what. So we can do better. Let's do better. That's a challenge from FYI to you all. We've got to make sure we stay consistent with the changes that we've made and let's stay healthy.
That's right. That's right.
So look, it's a hot one today in the Hampton Roads area. Y'all, make sure you stay hydrated. Stay, out of the sun. Not too much sun is not too good for you. It's not that good for you. Vitamin D is good for you, which comes from the sun. But make sure you kind of like balance it. Make sure you drink that water and stay, keep yourself strong and healthy during these hot days, because after a while, and it's not long, we're going to break down into the fall. Of course, Mr. E is not that far away from here.
That's right.
In the meantime, you all continue to enjoy your summer. Look, we have an upcoming show with our children, bus safety, school safety.
That's right. That's right.
And Mr. E is important, right?
That's right. It is important. And not only that, it's important for you to know how to carry yourself and what to look out for.
Yes.
This year. Not only that, Ms. Hinton, we also want to let them know about bullying,
Yes.
so that your children can walk safe, go to school safe. In the city of Chesapeake, Ms. Hinton, they stocked up the sheriff department. The sheriff department is going to be at all the schools, elementary schools. Now, they didn't say high school, but they're going to be at all elementary schools. So normally they would have all the sheriff be at the high school, and instead of the elementary school, now they done switch it and put in the sheriff department at the elementary school, and they're gonna be in full uniform, and they'll be greeting folks. So hey, look, they trying to make it safe for your children, but you got to do your part also. You got to make it safe. You got to check Johnny's backpack. And I know a lot of teachers, they're really, really upset with some of the parents because that when they send their paperwork home, the parents never touch their backpack. They don't know what's going on with their backpack. It's just all a backpack with papers from the beginning of the year all the way down to the ending of the year, and mom and them ain't never seen. So
not only that, Mr. E, look, parents, make sure you send your kids some rules and regulations. And whether you know it or not, some of these kids that are leaving from home go there and they're just as disrespectful as they can be. They're driving the teacher crazy, other students crazy. It's hard to manage if it's a teacher or a teacher's aide. It's hard to manage so many kids, and then you have to deal with one or two, and they're disrespectful. They're saying anything to the teacher. Some of them are fighting teachers. Teach your children how to have respect, and teachers, and make sure you have some respect for students, because you can't sit back and say anything to kids as well. They will buck, because it's in people to be defensive. I don't care what age they are. We need to do better with that. That's why a lot of chaos breaks out, a lot of fighting now between students and teachers. We have to teach our kids to be respectful again. And we have to teach our teachers not to be biased or prejudiced or look, you out on the weekend and you're in a bad mood. You got to be well balanced as well. As someone that mentors children, I hear it all. I hear what children are doing. I hear what teachers and the so-called leaders are doing. We got to get a good balance, and we got to keep our schools safe. That's one of the ways in keeping the school safe is making sure respect is there.
That's right. Mr. Hinton, that's a true statement. Make sure that your children are become well respected.
Yes.
We don't got away from, respecting adults. We don't got away from it because we treat every man on an equal tier. We treat every man and woman, whether they've been around a long time or a
Absolutely.
short time, that our young people don't respect nobody, raise their voice up at them, and, and want to fight a grown man who's trying to help a grown woman who's trying to help. I think what done happened is, and not on that we parents done got away from monitoring their children and what they're reading and what they're looking at. On these social media platforms, Pinterest and TikTok, all this stuff that you're not monitoring, and so now your child is coming to school with that same old flow like they saw on TikTok.
Well, some parents, and I'm not saying all, but they like, here, take them. You have them for whatever happens in Vegas, stay. Whatever happens in school. My children are disrespectful. I'm not keeping up with it until it goes really bad. Some people are not engaged in PTA and looking at whether the kids are failing and stuff. It's like you take them, whatever you do with them, I'm turning my head and walking the other way. I hope they get through to the 12th grade. After that, it's on them. But we need to please, that's how we can keep our kids safe by having respect, making sure they go to school with rules and regulations from home.
That's right.
And
That's right.
Also, we want to make sure they're not bringing weapons. We got to make sure they have good attitudes toward those that are teaching them, because it can go bad. We saw it in Richwood.
Right.
Rich Neck.
Yes.
And how that went. Oh, that went so bad. But anyway, we want to make sure that kids are safe through their school, bus safety, and all those tips and everything that we can do in order to inform parents and teachers and leaders on how to keep Philippines safe.
And that's what it's all about when we go to school, recognizing. Parents, if you don't know what bullying is all about, Miss Hinton got a book called Bullying is Underneath Your Nose, right underneath your nose. You need to get that book so you can recognize what bullying is all about. You hear more about it. You hear more about the book. You hear more about Bulvic. You're going to hear more about bullying. You're going to hear more so that you can be able to recognize. You want to know why your child is sitting in the corner, why your child don't want to talk to you no more, why your child don't want to go to school. Well, you're going to find out about it.
Yeah, so look, don't forget to join us this evening at 6 p.m. Even though our guests will not be there, we'll be scheduled. But we want to inform you some things that are coming, some upcoming shows. And we want to invite you all, if you want to be a special guest sponsor or intern on our morning show or our after dark show, you'll be able to get that information so you can be a part of what we are doing. So, Mr. E, just tell us how people can do that. Plus, don't forget to follow us on social media. Forward to the numbers and looking forward for your help. So, Mr. E, give us that information. You got to get ready.
If you like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Or you can inbox us at Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, or go email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Listen, if you'd like to sit in our audience, be our audience guest, email us your email so that we can give you a heads up that we'd like for you to be our special guest. All you got to do is sit down and just, be in the back of our audience, just clap every now and then when something sounds wonderful to you. And don't forget, if you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor us, give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox the Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com.
We want to thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for giving us some great numbers on our FYI Facebook page. I mean, the numbers are really great. Thank you for just joining us every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Monday evening. And we want you to have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated and Just stay happy.
That's right. And be blessed. Don't forget, help somebody. Go by and see grandma and them and make sure that they're taken care of. If you see some man on the street, remember, give them a bottle of water. Say, listen, I thought about you. So, hey, we're at the end of the office. I want to give you a bottle of water.
We'll see you this evening at 6 p.m. Be blessed and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
To us.